and welcome to Pangagirls 19. Now I know Pangagirls hasn't been on for a while, that's because me and Mona had to sort a few things out and been really busy and everything. But now Pangagirls is back on, and as you know, Mona's moved to Scotland, so she won't be with me anymore. And this is my first one by myself. Okay, so now basically what we're going to do today is I'm going to teach you how to make some pancakes. Because it's like in the morning and you're like, I don't want cereal, I don't want toast. I feel like something different. And you want pancakes. I love pancakes myself. Anyway, so here's the things you'll need. A bowl, any colour, doesn't really matter. A whisk, some salt, doesn't matter how much. Milk, this one's from Tasmania. And 2 eggs, a cup, and some normal flour. Now, and you also need a frying pan because, yeah. First of all, I'm going to teach you now is to make the mixture. So, what you do is, well, first of all, you start with putting flour in. Now, you carefully take the eggs out of your cup. I usually put the eggs in a cup just to stop them from smashing. Right, cup, and now just one cup, fairly about this big, of flour. Or maybe, actually no, half a cup. Half a cup would be fine. Half a cup. And so you just pour that in. Depends how big your bowl is, really. So the flour's in. And then you're going to crack your eggs. Now, just give them a tap on the bowl. And then when there's a hole, you put your fingers in. Look. And then the next one. Try not to get any eggshells in. But nobody's perfect. So, no eggshells in there. And then you can give just a little mix around. Don't really need to. Anyway, now, that, pour some milk in. That's just about enough. And then you can give it a mix. Give it a good mix, you know, to make sure there's no lumps and there's no bumps and all the yolk has been mixed in and everything. As you can, just put a little bit of flour there. And as you can see, this is what it's supposed to look like. Can you see that there? Nope. Sorry. Yeah, it's all nice and gooey. Lovely. I know it may not look the best, but you can't help that, can you? Anyway, bit of pottery in there. Anyway, just give that a nice mix. Ooh. Yeah. And if you think, ooh, it's too yolky or it's too eggy, you know, let's put a little bit more milk in. And now now it's all lumpy, as you can see. And so then you just got to whisk the lumps out. This is when it gets a little bit hard, so you might have to ask an adult to help you with this. Right, and when that's half ready, you get some sacks of salt. Now you pour some into your hand. Oops. As you can see. Take the slightest pinch and just drop it in. And then after that, you throw it over your right shoulder, or is it left shoulder? Throw it over your right shoulder. That's for good luck. Anyway, and then so you carry on whisking now. Make sure there's no lumps. Ooh, that's looking a lot better than before. As you can see, it's all nice, thick and creamy. So you give it a good mix. Now you can have any topping on a pancake, because you know, lemon, sugar, anything. And now that's ready. Now you might need an adult to help you with this, but I've done it before, so I don't need to. You get a frying pan. Frying pan. Now, it doesn't matter how big your frying pan is. It can be any size. Just go put my frying pan there. And then I'm going to close this and move this out of the way. Okay, so I'm just going to move you over here. Now, here's my cooker. Lovely cooker. Here's my cooker. And I'm just going to face you that way. So you can see what's going on now. Now I'm just going to put my mixture to one side. And now here's my frying pan. Now you just pop the frying pan on there like that. And then you put some butter on it so it doesn't stick. So you get some butter. And then you just do this, open the butter up. And then just give a little. Some of your parents, or you might use oil. So it's nice and greasy, and the pancake doesn't stick. You don't want pancakes sticking. Do you? No, of course not. I really made some mixture, which could do about one big pancake. Because I didn't have any breakfast this morning. That's what I'll be eating today. And also, you could do some cleaning up as well. But first of all, I'm just going to pour the mixture in. Ooh, lovely, lovely. All that mixture in to make a nice, good pancake. Ooh, that looks lovely already. If I were you, I wouldn't try and taste the pancake mixture because it's not that nice. And then, what you do is you just turn the cooker on. And so let that pancake, ooh, this looks quite good. The fatter the pancake is, the better. Now, while you're waiting for it to cook, you can do some cleaning up. I know what you're thinking. Why cleaning up? Well, cleaning up is always the best way to waste some time. As you can see, I've made a lovely mess here. So I'm just going to clean that up with this cloth. And anyway, now, so you can pack away all your things. Let's make it nice. And now, this is not Blue Peter, so I'm not going to say, right, here's a pancake that I made before. No, I'm going to actually let this one cook. Because this is not Blue Peter. Just going to. So that's all better now. And so you can start packing all your stuff away. And also you can start thinking, if this sounds a little bit better than cleaning up, you can start thinking what you want to put on your pancake. And that seems to be picking up quite nicely. So what would you want on your pancake? Now I've got a spatula here just to test. It's not ready yet. It might take a while because it's quite a fairly big pancake. Ooh, it's getting really hot here. Anyway, that's Brunei for you. Anyway, so now you choose what you want on your pancake. Now some people have, I don't know, chocolate sauce, honey, or stuff. So all I've got today is some honey, lemon juice, which tastes really nice with sugar, and, well, like I just said, I've got some sugar. Oh, some people like sprinkles. Or some people just like sugar. Now you have anything you want really. But the combination design would be lemon juice and sugar because that tastes really nice. And if you don't want to try it, then you don't have to. And golden syrup and sprinkles. So they're good that's the good toppings that I know. Because that's really I like. And so I'm just going to pack away a few things now. I'll explain to you what's going to happen next week. Now next week, Rona will be doing it in Scotland on her iPhone, so you won't see me next week, which can be a good thing and a bad thing. Now this pancake's taking forever to cook. So I'm just going to grab a chair and sit down. So, what's going to happen really is, hold on. Anyway, so what's going to happen next week is Rona's going to be doing next week, and I'm going to be doing a week after, so it's going to go on like this. Okay, so my pancake's nearly ready, and I can't wait to eat this. So when it starts getting little bubbles around, here, do you know what, so I'll just show you. When it starts getting little bubbles around, like this, that's when you know when to flip it over. Anyway, okay. Right. So I'm going to flip mine over. Hopefully this will turn out very good. Oh, yes. I'm a bit scared. Ah, no! My pancake's folded in half. That's what you don't want to do, folks, is fold your pancake in half. Oh, hot, 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 hot. So now my pancake's folded in half. Right, so if this does happen, if your pancake does fold in half, get some cloth. A clean cloth, because you don't want to be eating this later. Right, and try and flip it over. Or you can get your spatula, whatever you're cooking it with. And try and straighten it out. Oh. This is going to be a brilliant pancake, and now it's just all gone to shreds. Anyway, so my pancake has turned out into a real disaster. That's how not to do a pancake. So if you're scared about flipping it over and you don't want it to turn out like mine, get an adult to flip it over for you. Oh, anyway, that's all we have time for today. So next week it will be Rona, so see you, not next week, but the week after. Bye, and that was Pangagirls 19.